sometimes it takes a while for a certain concept to kick in, where you get these reminders, you practice it for a little while, and then you forget, and you go back to your old ways, and things get stuck again. If you watched the video that I had about all of the 77s coming to me all at once, which I believe was a response to figuring a certain thing out, and I'm continuing to get these crazy numbers in all kinds of bizarro contexts, which I feel has been sort of like a yes, 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 you're getting it, you're getting it. So it was something, of course, that I've been, that my attention has been brought to again and again in my life, but it didn't click in, and I didn't really get it. I didn't really practice what was meant to be practiced, but now I believe I'm locked in. And I want to share it with you because it's so incredibly simple. So in terms of manifestation and the desires that you have, the little ones and the big ones, and it's important to pay attention to the little ones because the little ones are being, when you do this, the little ones are being fulfilled right away and over and over and over again. And this is one of the things that can carry your faith for the bigger ones, which manifests more slowly. And so the essential concept is you are not the orchestrator of events. You have to sit back and create space for the orchestration to occur. And you do that by letting go of the management of the details that you think are necessary to make something happen. So, but it is important for you to pay attention to those little desires that you have. So for me it was like, I want to plant some sunflowers was one of them. Because I had seen that they had sunflower starts at the grocery store, and I didn't buy them. And then the next time I went, I bought the wrong thing, and realized that I bought the wrong thing, didn't have time to go back and see about getting the right thing, and I had already planted it in my garden. And so I let go of that, and I went to a friend's house, and as I was leaving, she asked me if I wanted some sunflowers. She had some sunflower starts. Another just teeny tiny little example. These are just examples so you can understand how, I didn't do anything. The sunflowers came to me. I had another thought of how I sort of missed a little bit doing physical labor outside, because I used to work, mucking stalls for horses and being with horses and all of that. And there's, and it's a great way for your body to feel alive and a part of things, right? And so there's a farm right across the street from me that just, showed up about a year ago, but now they're really getting rolling. And I happened to go into their farm stand thing, and their philosophy is that you can pay them for what they have, or you can work in exchange for things at their farm, help them out. And so I decided that I really wanted to do that. And that offering came probably a day after I had the realization that I wanted to, do some outdoor physical labor kind of thing. And so my point being is that when you get into this mode, I'm going to explain the mode. When you get into this mode of creating space for the manifestations to just plop things on your lap, it happens really fast with the little things. And then with the big things, well, you have to wait and see, I guess. I'm still waiting to see. but you have, it's sort of like, you know how a thought comes to you and then you respond to that thought? That's one aspect. You can also have a thought and then the thought gets responded to. So the actual idea is that it's going back and forth. I have a thought, something responds to me. Or, what did I just say? or the thought comes to me and I respond to the thought. That's the back and forth conversation that's going on. So I do need to respond to the thoughts, because those thoughts that I respond to bring me to the places where I can receive. The bigger picture that I was talking about in my other video that I figured out and got all kinds of fanfare, yes, yes, yay, yay, you figured it out. The bigger thought is, or the bigger idea is, you not being the orchestrator means you have to stop being all in your head, working out the details of how things are going to happen and managing those details. You're creating a clearing, an opening, a space for everything to happen back and forth of what I just mentioned. You're just creating that clearing. You're just creating that space. And it's a really open feeling, sort of like you're releasing yourself from some shackles is what it feels like. And you also can feel that your heart feels really open and really welcoming. It's sort of like inviting people into your home, and your home being you and your body, and you're inviting all the occurrences and events and responses to come to you, because you're not doing this. You're not reaching. You're not grasping. You're not all up inside your head. You're just with it. You're just with it all, and you're trusting that there's that back and forth thing happening with the communication, where, like I said, you have the thought, and then you let it be fulfilled, and then so there's a responding back and forth. I don't know how I said it. I can't say it the same way again. It doesn't matter. Go back in the video. So I just wanted to share that with you, because I just wanted you to know that I figured that out. I shared that in the other video, and I've been practicing it, and the practicing of it has been very rewarding. And I haven't fallen into a reset where I'm forgetting anymore. In fact, what's actually happening is I'm recognizing what I used to do, the people around me are doing, and helping them to sort of come to the place of recognizing that, because now I can see it so clearly, and I can see it so clearly when I do it, and it's such pure magic that it's almost like going to watch, an amazing, exciting movie. But of course, real life is much more exciting than a movie if you're in it, if you're all the way in it. So this is clear to the best of my ability, and hopefully I can make it more clear if that needs to happen. But I highly recommend giving this a shot, trying it out, letting go of the orchestration, setting things in motion and letting them, be sort of, it's like passing the baton, right? It's like passing the baton. You set it in motion and you pass the baton to whatever, we don't know. It gets taken, and everything, and it goes around in a circle. Okay. Thank you. Try it out. Please try it out.